I think it's time for me to have a talk and speak directly to my representatives and the oppressors and everybody watching. Here's what I have to say. It's been 6 years of me explaining how our covenant works. I've clearly explained my lawful claim of entitlement. I've clearly evinced what President Roosevelt has done and what the plan is. I've clearly evinced, step by step, the legislation, the acts, the concept, the plan, these goals that you have of ruling in capite, in my name. And I say in my name because it's my name. It's my grandfather's estate. These are my bonds. All of them. All of those bonds. They're my bonds. Okay? I want you to understand that I know your position. I comprehend your position. I understand that it's been several generations and a lot of plans and a lot of work and a lot of money went into this. But I'm telling you, as much as I love you, it's crazy, right? I love you. As much as I love your unborn children, millions of them, okay? Your plan for mankind and securitization, it's insane. And your worst fears, that's what I am. I mean that truly. That's what I am. This is what I know. And not this dirt, this gold dirt you want so much, but because what I've told you and what you blocked, that you study so much. To my representatives, you're giving commands, and not to follow them is rebellion. I've sent hundreds of correspondence, posted Royal Correspondence, and the law stands. That which I have decreed stands. And I already know this is fun stuff to watch in the future. I get that. I really do. Yes, I do. And it's an oddity of this world. But I'm at a precipice where the stakes are so high. I have to forget you, and I have to forget what your future. Do you understand? You see, like, you're all worried that the future is like fixed, but it's not fixed. It's liquid. You decide what you want to be. Well, we can't. The Most High gets to decide on what he wants to be. And he tries. He sends people out. And something's about to happen really bad. And you can either listen or you can't. And it tells you what'll happen if you listen. What'll happen if you don't listen. Now, I told you what will happen if you listen. And I've told you what will happen if you don't listen. And what will happen if you listen is good. And what will happen if you don't listen is law. And given my entitlement and the length of my trust, well, we got a long time, an eternal, perpetual remembrance together. Well, maybe not together. They say oppression maketh a man go insane. Not me. Maketh me get more creative. And the other thing this too is I want to be clear here. I've been very kind. I could have done this the first year. I could have gone the first year, and I could have gone out, and I could have been like old Rehoboam. Really. Or the sciences, I know. Give them to my people. Yeah, I could give it to them. But they're young. Probably, they may not use it properly. Instead, what do? I come and I give the mobile ultrasound scanner to save children, to save infants, and you block the video. Okay. You don't like the things I say. You know who I am. You know my position. You know my entitlement. The simple act of what you're doing and blocking me is high treason. That's the reality of the situation. And even though you don't listen to this, you don't understand it now, people in the future understand it. May agree, may no, or may see what happened. But as to you, my representatives, we have international contracts established for social party rank. And these were your terms. This is what you wanted. You wanted an annexation, and you wanted to rule by tenure and capite. And the contracts they're clear as day. It's enumeration, so it's not hard. There was no POMS, POMS regulation in effect in 1936. And I have a right to redeem and to deliver those who are bond at my will. And I've done, and I've said already what my intentions are. Clearly sealed with my seal. And these things that could come to pass when we grow to such an evil that we are now, where our intentions are on a grandiose scale of such a despisable nature, where we reach the point where our intentions are beyond our intentions spoil our own seed. Our intentions spoil our own seed.